My child, do not skip this message. You were not brought here by accident. Heaven led you here. Because what I am about to say will shake your spirit, but also set it free. There is a separation coming, and before it happens, I need you to understand why. You have been feeling it, the distance, the silence, the strange shift between you and someone you once held close. It isn't your imagination. It isn't just emotion. It is divine event. Emotion, it is divine event. Metrovend is divine event. It is divine interventionalist house. It is divine interventivals. Olga vows, a lot of imagination. It isn't divine intervention. I am stepping into your life to remove what no longer serves your purpose. I am separating what cannot go with you into your next season. Comment, I trust you, God, if you are surrendering your worries today. You have been asking me for peace, but peace cannot exist where confusion stays. You have been asking me for healing, but healing cannot flow where poison hides. So I am doing what you were too afraid to do. I am removing the mask. I am parting the connection, separating what looks good but drains your soul. I am not punishing you, my child. I am protecting you. The separation that is coming is not meant to hurt you. It is meant to free you. You prayed for elevation, but elevation requires release. You prayed for clarity, but clarity requires distance. That is why I am allowing this moment of goodbye. Because not everyone who began the journey with you can walk to the end. Because not everyone who began the journey with you can walk to the end. Coolest to, belovedest to, they just stands. Upitalo settle bands, before the end is here, the session is careful. That is walk to the end. You must enter. Some hearts were seasonal, and some souls were only meant to teach you what love is not. Do not cling to what I am trying to remove, or you will delay what I am trying to bless. I know it hurts, but my hand is in this. What you lose now will be replaced by something divinely designed just for you. You will soon understand why I allowed this separation. Right now, your heart aches because it feels like something sacred has been taken. But I promise you, nud just lulls, nub loves, nubbus you, nud the lay, but I'm at you, nud the love, nubbus you, nubbles, nub with this you, nud, why I allowed their separation. Only what was blocking your light has been removed. You kept asking me to open new doors, but I could not while you were still chained to what was closing your spirit. I heard you when you cried in silence, when you said, God, why do they treat me this way? I was watching every tear fall, counting every breath you took between your heartbreaks. You thought I was silent, but I was shifting things unseen. The separation you are feeling is the sound of heaven unseen. The separation you are feeling is the sound of heaven reading is the sound of heaven refused, within rhythm ethofna. A sharp slang revealed the spirit. Listen that separated mang to the wags. I was watching every tear fall, counting breath you took, was shifting. Do not chase what is leaving, for I am calling you towards something greater. When people walk away, do not see rejection, see redirection. I am guiding your steps toward peace, even when the path feels lonely. This loneliness is not abandonment, it is alignment. I am pulling you away from voices that were confusing your faith. Some people were not assigned to your healing, they were attached to your pain. And for you to rise, I had to remove what was weighing you, 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 Jews, weighing you, what was weighing you, what was weighing you was weighing you. You could not see the manipulation, but I saw it clearly. You could not sense the envy behind the smile, but heaven saw it all. You could not feel how they drained your energy every time you shared your dreams, but I felt your spirit dim, and I refused to let it stay that way. Comment, I trust you, God, if you're surrendering your worries today. So I stepped in quietly, gently, and began to separate you. Now you are feeling the space between what was and 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 tray. And you killing us effectively, and with the space, loud with clearness, and glad step in, quietly. Do not run back to what is familiar just because it feels safe. Sometimes safety is disguised bondage, and what I am offering is freedom, the kind of freedom that brings lightness to your soul and rest to your mind. You are about to breathe differently, sleep differently, and think differently, because I am giving you back to yourself. You lost yourself trying to hold others together, and now I am restoring what was taken. This goodbye is not punny, what was taken. This goodbye is not punny. This goodbye is not punny. You will look back one day and thank me for the separation you now fear, because it will lead to the peace you've been praying for. And peace, my child, is not the absence of people. It is the presence of me. You are walking into a season where I will show you why it all had to happen this way. You will begin to see the truth behind every silence, every delay, every ending. There were things being discussed behind your back that you could not hear. There were plans we could not hear. There were plans B could not hear. There were plans B, there were plans B, plans B, plans B. There were plans B, plans, rivers, guns, and I shielded you by removing your access. You thought I was closing doors, but I was protecting your peace. You thought you were being pushed out, but I was setting you apart. My child, separation is not rejection, it is selection. I chose you for something higher, something holier, something new. That is why you cannot remain where you once were. The energy that surrounded you was beginning to contaminate your calling. People were starting to use your kindness So people were starting to use your kindness. So use your kindness. So floss. Therefore it is soulless at surfing ways. But I have seen the strength buried beneath your tears, and now I am awakening that strength again. This separation is your awakening moment. It is heaven whispering, you deserve better. You are not losing people. You are losing pain disguised as love. You are not losing a relationship. You are gaining revelation. I am cleansing your path so that what enters next will not wound you again. Someone is coming, my child, who will see your heart without you having to explain it. Someone who will pray for you, not prey on you. Someone who will protect your spirit, not test your patience. But before I says, not test your patience. But before I says, not test your patience. But before I says, before I says, well, but before I says, without before I says, there's a shirt before. You have been loving from a wounded place, giving from an empty cup, forgiving without being fed. Now I am filling you again. Type heal me if you believe God can restore your health and spirit. You will notice your spirit becoming lighter, your laughter returning without effort. This is me, restoring the pieces that were taken from you. The people who walked away will soon wonder how you kept shining. They will see your glow and realize you were the blessing all. But by then, your heart will no longer ache for their return, because you will finally understand that not everyone deserves access to your peace. Some people were lessons, others were mirrors. They showed you who you were and who you can never be again. You are rising above the cycle that once trapped you. The pain was the process, but the promise is peace, and peace is coming faster than you expect. This is your confirmation. Your goodbye was not an end in goodbye was not an end in time. The moment you let go will be the moment you feel peace again. I know you've been holding on tightly, hoping they would change, hoping the situation would turn. But the truth is, I've been waiting for you to release it, because only then can I replace it. You cannot receive new blessings while your hands are full of what's breaking you. It hurts, I know. You gave your heart, your effort, your prayers, your patience, but you cannot save what refuses to be healed. You use to be healed. Uses to be healed. You use old. Says refuses to be healed. You use old. Let the tears fall if they must. Every drop is washing away what was never meant to stay. You are being cleansed by heaven. You are being renewed from within. And I promise, The pain you feel now will not last forever. I am turning your sorrow into strength. You are going to rise again, but differently this time. You won't rise broken. You'll rise balanced. You'll rise wiser. You'll rise covered in grace. The storm didn't destroy you. It revealed who truly stand, destroy you. It revealed who truly stand, destroy you. It revealed who truly stand, revealed who truly stand. Now you see what love isn't, so you'll recognize what real love is when I send it. Don't be angry with those who left. Some people's role was simply to wake you up. They had to hurt you to release you. If they stayed, you would have stayed small. But you are not meant to live small. You are meant to expand, to shine, to overflow. Heaven has marked you for something far greater than what you lost, and the separation was the doorway to that greater plan. You will lose a love, Jews love thing the is the lesser greater plan. You will listens less that is left to uns too, los levit, was lices of the granages platilash. You will listen. Some conversations were meant to end. Some paths were meant to close. I saw where those roads were leading, and I refused to let you be destroyed by what you didn't yet discern. I covered you in silence while I fought battles you didn't even know existed. I placed angels around you while you slept, and when you thought you were alone, you were surrounded by light. Heaven never left you. You never walked a single step alone. The angels whispered your name in my eye. The angels whispered your name in my eye. In my eye. The angels whispered your name in my eye. I business and whispered your name in my eye. You have been carried through fire and not burned. Through betrayal and still breathing. Through heartbreak and still hopeful. That is strength born from my spirit. You may not recognize it yet, but you are transforming. Every ending you feared is becoming the foundation of your beginning. You will look back and say, I needed that goodbye. You will bless the very doors that closed because they led you here. This is not a season of loss. It's a season of divine exchange, and of divine exchange, of divine exchange, and of divine exchange. You Forbes, it's a season of divine exchange. What ended opened the sky for what I'm releasing, and what broke you made you ready to carry the blessing that's on the way. Prepare your heart, my child, for something extraordinary is aligning with your name. I have written your story in the ink of mercy. No mistake has disqualified you from my favor. No heartbreak has canceled your destiny. No failure has erased your worth. You are still chosen. You are still loved. You are still mine. You think you've been forgotten, but I've been working behind the scenes of your silence. While you questioned everything, I was building everything. While you mourned what left, I was preparing what's next. The next chapter of your life will not resemble the last one. You are about to experience a peace that surpasses every heartbreak. I am bringing stability where chaos ruled. I am restoring your laughter where tears used to flow. And I am sending divine connections that will remind you what real love feels like. These people will honor you, not use you. They will see your worth, not question it. They will stay, not just when it's convenient, but because their souls are aligned with yours. You have suffered enough under false loyalty. Now you will taste genuine love. Love that mirrors my heart. Love that doesn't compete, but completes. But first, you must say goodbye. Say goodbye to the version of yourself that kept shrinking for others. Say goodbye to the memories that still anchor your spirit to the fact when there's in the Say goodbye to the memories that still anchor your spirit to the thus but this what in a sadder. So fight to the memories that still say goodbye to the pain that you kept nurturing like a wound. You cannot heal by holding what hurt you. Release it to me. Lay it at my feet and walk away lighter. I am replacing sorrow with serenity, fear with faith, and loneliness with purpose. You are being redefined in my presence. This separation is holy. It is not punishment, it's positioning. You were too powerful to remain where you were. That's why everything began to shake. It wasn't falling apart. It wasn't falling apart. It wasn't falling apart. It wasn't falling apart. It was the one with section noise. You prayed for transformation. You asked me for a sign. This is your sign. The separation is the answer to your own prayer. I had to remove what was blocking the miracle you've been waiting for. Something new is birthing inside you. And just like birth, it comes with contractions. The pain you feel now is the proof that something divine is being delivered. Hold on a little longer. The new day is closer than you think. Your spirit will soon feel light again. Your ha will soon feel light again. Your ha will soon feel light again. Your ha. I am sending joy that will surprise you, opportunities that will chase you, and peace that will stay. Everything that's leaving is making room for everything I've prepared. You will rise from this stronger than before. You will smile again, not because everything is perfect, but because you are at peace. And peace is where I live. Stay near me. Do not go back to what I've released you from. Do not reopen doors I have closed for your protection. When I say goodbye, it is say goodbye. It is but when I say goodbye, it is twos. When I say goodbye, it says goodbye. It is a grievous. Trust my timing even when you don't understand it, because understanding will follow obedience, and blessing will follow surrender. I will never ask you to let go of something unless I have something better prepared. The separation you're facing is not the end, it's the beginning of alignment. I am moving mountains on your behalf. The very people who doubted you will watch your elevation. The same hands that released you will see me restore you. You will no longer chase what is fading. You will attract what is meant. You are stepping into divine flow, a season where everything that is truly yours will find its way to you without struggle. Because what is meant for you cannot be stolen, delayed, or denied. I have written it into existence. Your name is still in my plan, and my plan still stands strong. Do not mourn what I've removed. Rejoice for what I'm sending. Every loss was a seed. Every tear, rejoice for what I'm sending. Every tear was a seed. Every tear was with seed. Every tear is in flagellate. Every tear. And now a new harvest is rising from the soil of your pain. You will no longer live in survival mode. You will thrive. You will no longer beg for love. You will overflow with it. You will no longer question your worth. You will walk in it boldly. The pain that once made you silent will now give power to your voice, and the lessons you've learned will heal others. This is your divine transformation. Say your goodbye, but do not say it with despair. Say it goodbye, but do not say it with despair. Say it with despair. Say it with love. Say it with despair. Say it knowing that I am with you through every goodbye and every new beginning. I am your constant when everything else changes. And soon, you will look around and see that nothing was taken, only replaced. Replaced with peace. Replaced with purpose. Replaced with real love. I am not done with you, my child. Your story is still unfolding, and the best chapters are still unwritten. Keep trusting me. Keep walking even when you cannot see the full path. You are safe in a slow path. You are safe in a see the full path. You are safe in a full path. You are safe in a total path. You are safe in a donut, and you are loved beyond measure. Heaven is watching. The angels are speaking your name. And I am saying to you now, say your goodbye. Because what's coming will make you grateful for everything that left. The time has come for you to breathe again. For too long, your heart has carried weight that wasn't yours to hold. You tried to fix what refused to be healed. You tried to love what wasn't rooted in truth. And you stayed far longer than I ever intended you to stay, far longer than I ever intended you to stay far longer than I ever intended you to stay, zilla stay. Living in the bloodless. And you stayed for love was unrooted. This is the moment where you begin to remember who you are. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are favored. You are chosen. You are loved. The separation was never about loss. It was about alignment. It was me calling you back to yourself. Because somewhere along the way, you started believing that love meant sacrificing your peace. But I am teaching you that love should feel like light. Love should lift you, not drain you. And what I am sending thee, 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 and what I am sending thee. You are stepping into divine partnerships, souls who match your energy, not mirror your wounds. People who will celebrate you without needing to compete with you. Voices that will speak life, not doubt. Hearts that will guard your name when you're not in the room. You will recognize them instantly because your spirit will feel safe. Your peace will confirm it. And you'll finally know what it means to be seen as I see you. But first, you must close the door gently. But first, you must close the door gently. Cold start gently. But first, you must close the door gently. But first, you must close the door gently off. With slow. Do not slam it in anger. Just close it with peace. Because when you close the door in peace, you leave no cracks for the past to return. Forgive them, even if they never said sorry. Forgive them, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve freedom. Release the anger. It only poisons your soul. Release the bitterness. It only blinds your blessings. Release the guilt. It was never yours to carry. I am washing you clean of every emotion that carry. I am washing you clean of every emotion that carry, emotion that carefree emotion that cake, and be great bit towels. For the emotion that cack for the developed house. Release the Tory emotion that carefree emotion that every memory that kept replaying in your mind is now being healed. Every wound that once throbbed in silence is being sealed by my hand. You will not hurt this way forever. I am healing you in layers. The first layer was separation. The second is restoration. And the final layer is transformation. When I am finished, you will not even recognize the person who once wept over this, because your glow will speak louder than your grief. Your peace will preach ease, will preach Eve. Your peace will preach ease, will preach ease, will preach Eve. Your peace will preach Eve. Your peace will preach ease. Your peace will preach Eve. And your strength will shine brighter than your scars. What I am building inside you cannot be destroyed by what left you. You have been prepared for greatness through quiet seasons. The times you thought you were being ignored were actually moments of molding. I was shaping your spirit for what you will soon carry, because what I am placing in your hands is sacred. You had to go through the storm to learn how to value peace. You had to experience betrayal to learn experience betrayal to learn You had to experience betrayal to learn You experience betrayal to learn the riskies to. You had to feel abandonment to understand my presence. And now that you have learned, I can trust you with more. Your faith has graduated, your heart has expanded, and your vision is about to clear. Soon you will see why every no protected you, why every closed door was a hidden blessing, why every delay was divine timing, because I was saving you from counterfeit promises. You deserve more than temporary love. You deserve the forever kind. You deserve connection that mirrors heaven, and I am sending it. Not just in relationships, but in purpose. You are about to walk into rooms you once only dreamed of. Opportunities will appear without effort. Doors will open without force. People will be drawn to your light, not your struggle, because the old version of you no longer exists. That version stayed behind in the goodbye. You are walking forward lighter, freer, clearer. Your spirit is glowing again. Your name is being whispered in divine places. The favor that was delayed is now accelerating. You are entering a season of of accelerating. You are entering a season of sudden, of sudden, of sudicrus, of the like. Unexpected calls, unexplainable peace, unshakable faith. You will wake up one morning and realize this is the peace I prayed for. This is the life I cried for. And I will whisper, yes, my child, this is what I was preparing you for. Everything is about to make sense. The confusion is turning into clarity. The pain is turning into power. And the waiting is turning into winning. You will soon testify, if I hadn't let go, I would have mystify. If I hadn't let go, I would have mystify. If I hadn't let go, I would have mystify. I would have missed all the claws, which have, what you've missed. So do not be afraid to say your goodbye. Do not fear the emptiness that follows. I am in the emptiness, filling it with new life. You may not see it yet, but heaven is busy restoring what you thought was gone. Every seed you planted in tears is about to bloom in joy. Your prayers were not ignored, they were stored. And now I am releasing the answers. Not one tear you've shed has been wasted. They watered the ground of your next chapter. You will soon stand your next chapter. You will soon stand your chapter. You will soon stand the election place. Will soon stand the lenses stands. You will see beauty where there was once ashes. You will see blessing where there was once loss. You will see divine justice unfold before your eyes. The people who misjudged you will witness your restoration. The ones who broke you will watch me build you stronger. And the ones who left will realize they left anointed soil. But by then, your heart will have no bitterness left. Only peace. Only love. Only light. That's what separation does when you let me handle it. So, my beloved, say your goodbye. Say it without tears of regret, but with eyes full of faith. Say it knowing that this is not the end, but the unveiling. A new you is emerging. A new story is beginning. A new path is unfolding. And I am walking it with you. Do not fear tomorrow. I am already there. Do not mourn yesterday. It has already served its purpose. Fix your eyes on me, for I am doing something new in your life. Something no human hand can avail in your life. Something no human hand can avail in your life. Something no human hand can avail in slick. You will feel my presence stronger in this next season. Your dreams will return. Your hope will breathe again. Your laughter will echo again. And your faith will roar louder than ever before. The separation was only the setup. The breakthrough is the next scene. And the victory, oh, it's already written in your favor. Trust me through the transition. You will not lose yourself again. You will not repeat old patterns. You will not fall back into what hurt you. Bekikit old patterns. You will not fall back into what hurt you. Bekikit pull, bekikit fold, bekikase, become light affair notice. Bekik reaches this news, bekik. You are stepping into restoration. You are walking in purpose. You are surrounded by angels right now. Even as you read this, heaven is moving on your behalf. Wounds are closing. Hearts are mending. Paths are clearing. And peace is coming like a river. So say your goodbye with grace. Let the door close softly. And look ahead, because glory is waiting for you. Your story isn't ending. It's beginning again under my light. You are my child, and I am proud of you. You are my child, and I am proud of you. You survived what was meant to destroy you. You kept walking through nights that felt endless. You didn't give up when giving up seemed easy. And because you stayed faithful, I am about to reward you openly. This is your divine confirmation. The season of separation has ended. The season of elevation has begun. You will walk into miracles that have your name written on them. And when you do, remember this moment. Remember that I told you your goodbye was this moment. Remember that I told you your goodbye was a lie. Your goodbye was what it makes. Your goodbye was a lie. Your goodbye was what to let you love the name. Now rise, my beloved. Breathe deeply. Smile again, because I am making all things new. Heaven is watching. The angels are rejoicing. And I am saying to you one last time, say your goodbye. Because everything that's coming will make you thankful for everything that left. You are free now. You are chosen. You are loved. And your new beginning starts now. Every voice that once spoke against you has been silenced. It is time. Time to rise. Time to walk forward. Time to Belil. Time to walk forward. Time to Belil. Belil. Time to Belize. Valakilis. Time to... The world tried to tell you that you were not enough. But I called you mine before they ever called you anything at all. You belong to me. And I am not finished writing your story. The best pages are still blank, waiting for my miracles to fill them. Soon you will see how everything that once felt like loss was a lesson in disguise. Every heartbreak was hidden preparation. Every silence was sacred training. You have been in the fire, but you are coming out as eggs, but you are coming out as of a fire, but you are coming out as eggs, of that on my, what is, as a fire. Those coming out as bad here, mine is. I refined you through pain because I wanted you to shine without breaking. I taught you how to stand alone so you would know how to lead with strength. You will never again be manipulated by false love. You will never again beg for what should come freely. You will never again mistake attention for affection, because you now carry discernment born from the depths of heartbreak, and with that discernment, you will never fall for what once deceived you. My hand is on your life. You are being elevated silently. While others were distracted, you were being refined. While they talked, you transformed. While they overlooked you, I anoint you that you do. I anoint tak you transformed. While they overlooked you, I anoint you formed. While they overlooked you, I anoint you to this. So says this. And now I will reveal you at the right time. Not to prove anyone wrong, but to prove my promises right. Everything that was spoken over you in faith will now begin to unfold. You are entering the season where the unseen becomes seen. You prayed, you waited, you endured, and now I am rewarding you. Do not question how. Do not fear when. Just trust that it is already done. Because I am not a God of delay, I am a God of perfect timing. You have delay, I am a God of perfect timing. You have refill. A shift is happening around you even now. Your name is being mentioned in rooms that you haven't stepped into yet. Your purpose is being prepared before your arrival. Your blessing is already on its way. You are about to witness sudden turnarounds. People who once dismissed you will come seeking your wisdom. Those who tried to break you will see your peace and wonder how you healed. And you will simply smile and say, God did it. Because this victory will not bid it. Because this victory will not bang it. Because this victory will not beppling was it. Because this victory will not bend in null, but license as a belial. Because this victory will not be smitastating. Every step you take from now will echo with grace. Doors that once rejected you will open wide. The very places where you were counted out will now call your name. You will not chase what's yours. It will find you. Because destiny always recognizes the one it belongs to. You are stepping into alignment. You are walking into favor. You are surrounded by angels who have gone ahead of you, and they are preparing every detail to match the promise I gave you. Stay preparing every detail to match the promise I gave you. Stay hum. Because I am not just changing your season, I am changing your life. The pain that once defined you will no longer have power over you. You will see yourself through my eyes. And you will finally understand why I had to separate you from what couldn't see your worth. You were never ordinary. You were never forgotten. You were always chosen. And chosen ones often walk through the hardest battles. But every battle you faced has built spiritual muscle. Now you carry battle you faced has built spiritual muscle. Now you carry resistless to carry. Now you carry a stick and vest, kufiris, you kistostuk, a carrier arlos, but that'll foot. Now your words carry weight. When you pray, heaven listens. When you speak, things shift. Because your faith is not borrowed. It has been built through experience.